안녕하세요, Nifties. Welcome to Knittery Nicole. I am Nicole, and we are a crafting community. So grab your work in progress, also known as a whip, and let's get started on our 10-minute crafting break. Today I am drinking Rise Matcha Latte. Well, it's a coconut milk latte with local honey from our farmer's market. And it is okay. I'm gonna try a standing triple crochet or standing treble. So I'm going to twist, and then insert to pull through. Let me try again. Insert to pull through. And then so I have one. No, that didn't work. Let me try one more time. Here I have it again. Okay, let me just straighten my little stitch out. Okay, I feel like that's enough. 1, 2, insert. Okay, I'm holding it. I'm gonna pull through. Here we go. This one's gonna be good. If I don't let it slip. 1, 2. Oh, I have a little space. Last one, I don't have to hold anymore. 3. Okay, we'll see if that works out. There we go. So I've already done row 3, like 4 times. I had to frog it, but I finally got the right amount of stitches. And dang, is this okay or not okay? Okay, so I have done this thing where I kind of like move the stitches around a little bit. I feel like it's too many. It's too much. Let me try one more time. Okay, the 8th time is the charm. Okay, so there was a little bit too much yarn here. So let's pull a little bit back. Let's see if that's enough. Okay, 1, 2. I feel like that's too tight. Oh no, I'm gonna lose it. Okay, here it is. Here it is. I feel like I'm really gonna lose it. Okay, let me see. I lost it. Oh, Nifties. Sometimes I'm a, excellent crafter, and some days I'm not. Here we go. One more time. 1, 2. Okay, you know what? I'm going to take that back. I always talk about how we should have positive self-talk. So I'm not going to say that some days I'm not an excellent crafter. But some days it just goes better than others. Okay, here we go. Last time. And if this doesn't work, I'm just gonna like do chain 4. Here we go. Focus. 1, 2. Oh my gosh. Here we go. I'm not giving up. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Okay, are we almost there? It's no better. It's no better than the other one. Okay, let's move on. I'm gonna do just a standing, like a 4. Here we go. Chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that stands for the treble and the stitch on the top. So that's this one. So then I'm going to go to the next one. That was a lot of fun. So today we got the keys. Well, we got a key fob thing to our new place because we are moving. And I had to download like 7 apps for this to live in this new place. One was for the key because they give you like one key fob thing, and then you're supposed to use your phone to get like into your residence, which is good because then, you know, my son, he can also use his phone. But so that's one. I don't mind one. And then there was like, oh, there's the parking app. And then you have to, on that app, you have to like reserve parking spaces, and you can report if someone's in your space, and you can get parking permits or something like that. And then there is the one that helps you see who's outside your door and lets you talk to them. And there's like kind of a lot of security there. Honestly, it's maybe not the best part of town. So I guess they put like a whole bunch of security to like make it better. So there's like the main entrance security, and then there's also like each section has like their own like heavy doors that you can't get into unless you know. And then also there is you know, of course, your room, your not your room, your apartment. It kind of looks like a hotel, and so that's why I said your room. But each of the rooms does not have its own key. There, it kind of does look like a hotel. And you know, like when you're staying in a hotel, there are like some views that are great and some views that are not that great. And I think that my view is kind of considered to be not that great because it does not face the pool, like the central courtyard. But my view faces some older condos that are in that area, and they have the best big trees. And I don't know if you know, or I can't remember if I've told you, but the thing that I'm going to miss about this place that I'm in right now are the trees. And so I am so grateful that we got maybe the not ideal view, because to me it's totally ideal, because I was really worried about not being, you know, close to like not being able to like see the nature. And then the other thing is that our balcony, because it faces, so some of the balconies that face the pool, they have a balcony with like a metal like lattice kind of balcony so that you can see through the balcony, and so that you can enjoy the pool view, right? But mine, I think because it faces the outside, they've put kind of like a cement balcony, and so you can't see down. And to me, it's great because I think they have a rule where you're not supposed to put plants on the balcony. And I was like, oh no, because I have 2 plants that I love. I have a bougainvillea, and I have a plant that I received from it started, I didn't take it, I was given it, but I got it from a clipping of a different plant from a friend, from some of my very dear friends, and I've grown it, and it's died, and you know, I've made little seedlings, and I've just done a lot with it. It's like a succulent that it's really pretty because it has leaves, and then it grows little tiny succulents on the edges of the leaves. And you can take those little tiny succulents that it makes. I'm gonna have to bring some and show you next time. And you can make new plants out of it. So I made so many new plants out of it, but I have one that's pretty big. And so I was worried that I was thinking like, who's going to take my big plants? And because they're not really indoor plants, and, you know, they've had bugs and stuff in them, you know, throughout their lifetime, of course, because they're outside. And so I just didn't want to keep them in the house, but I also didn't want to like have to give them away because I love them. And so I'm glad that I'm going to be able to, you know, be such a rebel and have some plants on my balcony. Okay, let's see so I'm supposed to have 27 treble crochets or triples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27. Yay! Okay. Okay, I'm on a roll. I'm gonna start with number 5. Let's go, because I'm feeling so confident. Standing triple crochet. Ready? 1, 2, insert, and pull through. Here we go. 1. Oh, I already missed it. Well, maybe I can save it. 2. Let's see if I can save it. Oh, I think I can, and it's gonna look lovely. Okay, it's not too bad. Not perfect, but it wasn't as loosey-goosey as the other one. Okay, so that's for this one. Here we go. Yes, Nifties, we are on a roll. You know, I'm gonna spend just a little bit more time. I know our time is up because, of course, here we are at the 10-minute mark. And so I just want to thank you for logging in, for watching the video, for spending some time in community with other Nifties. If you feel just a little bit more peaceful, please like and follow. And if you have time, please go to our threads. I really want to see what everyone else is working on. I'm so, in Spanish they call it chismosa. I'm so chismosa. I want to know everything. I guess you would be like a nosy Parker. I'm such a nosy Parker. But okay, yeah, I was gonna like qualify it, but no, I am kind of a nosy Parker. So I really want to see what everyone else is working on. I hope you have a great rest of your day or your evening if you're, watching at the time that I'm making this video. So, and tomorrow is Saturday, so I will definitely have plenty of time to chit chat, and hopefully we'll do something fun. I'm definitely gonna try to finish this one tonight just because I'm ready to be done with it. And then so we'll have something else for tomorrow. We will see you later. 안녕히 계세요.